Hello mga kapamilya, this is Gaby Dela Merced and welcome to Power, where we bring you inspiring stories of women in sports. And today we have our friend, the one and only Mishka Uytengsu. You know, she's an adrenaline junkie. She's also a fitness enthusiast. And for as long as I've known her, halos lahat na ng extreme sport na subukan na niya. So welcome, Mishka.
Thank you, Gab.
Yes, thanks for being here. I've known you to do all these different types of sports. Pero para sa'yo, ano talaga doon ang umaangat?
Rock climbing.
Rock climbing. Can you tell us a bit about rock climbing? Why is it rock climbing out of all the things you've done? I know that you used to do bodybuilding, you did luge, you did wakeboarding, ano pa ba? Ang rami. Nag-flag football ka pa, nakalaban pa kita sa flag. At ngayon, nasa West Tondo Volunteer Center tayo. If you could see all those awards right there on top. Can you tell us a bit about your rock climbing experience? Paano siya nagsimula?
Well, I've always had fear of heights. I was thinking that I should try something to actually conquer my fear. But it happened by accident. I was just picking up my brother from school, and it so happened that there's a climbing gym there. And I started climbing there, and they just invited me to join a competition after a week.
After a week?
Yeah, after a week, just for fun.
Okay.
They said so many people were gonna join, and I just wanted to try and see how I ran. And true enough, I showed up, and I was just climbing for a week. And 273 contestants, I ran 250. So sobrang kulela. Sobrang kulela talaga. So after that competition, I was like, hindi ako papayag. I can't rank that low. I started training for the entire year.
Okay.
And entire duration, I was joining competitions left and right. And my rank started to go up to 10th place until I joined national competitions. And I was ranking first, second, or third all over the Philippines.
Wow, wait, this is all in a span of a year?
No, that happened in a span of 4 years where I was already part of the national team and I was invited to join the X Games in the US.
Wow. Okay, and it all started cause may fear ka ng heights.
Yes.
What do you think causes you to do that? Because napansin ko na nakwento mo rin sa akin when you started, your biggest frustration was your height. Parang yung mga kalaban mo, nasa 5'9", 5'11 ba?
5'9", yes.
Uh-huh.
Climbing kasi, there's definitely an advantage if you're tall or if you have longer limbs. Because for the routes, for the taller opponents, they just reach for it. While the shorter ones, and I'm like one of the shortest in the rock climbing scene. So for me to get to, when there's a crux or a difficulty, I either have to jump for it or I have to do a move where it would require a lot of power to get to the next rock. So usually in competitions, they would put crooks at the beginning and before the wall finishes. So
Okay, sorry. Crooks, what is a crooks?
it's a difficulty in a competition where the route setter will position it in such a way that the competitor will peel off the wall at a certain point of the competition, either at the start of the competition to eliminate you, or if you get past the crooks at the first part of the wall, the next crooks would be before you get out of an overhang, before you actually do your last clip. That would be the difficulties on the wall. If you can get past them, then you win the competition.
May mga ganun pala. Parang marami kong natutunan in that short span of time. And I remember, okay, another thing that I really, really found fascinating was your bodybuilding. Yeah, because I saw photos of that. Crazy. And I remember you talking about your regimen na para siyang robot. Well, mahilig ako kumain eh. Parang hindi ko siya kaya. Can you tell us a bit about how you went in naman to bodybuilding?
It happened in parallel with my rock climbing. So I was at
Okay, so
college.
sabay-sabay
Yes,
na to.
sabay-sabay.
And okay, aside from this, before we get back into bodybuilding, aside from this, how many sports were you into during that time?
Well, I was doing gymnastics for fun, and then I was doing rock climbing, swimming, and bodybuilding.
Marami siyang time, folks.
Maraming time sa sports.
Grabe.
Pero nag-aaral ako
Okay.
Nag-aaral ako nun.
Wow! Were you excelling in your academics as well?
Yeah.
Whew, my parents would have loved you. Anyway, can you tell us a bit about that whole experience, yung regimen mo, kung paano ka nag-ensayo doon sa bodybuilding?
Yung bodybuilding happened by accident talaga. Because for my rock climbing, I had to supplement it with strength training. So I was going
Okay.
to the gym in the morning to lift weights. I run there. I was on the treadmill for like an hour, and then I do powerlifting, and then at some point I was doing isometric exercises to burn
Okay.
the fat and tone my muscles. So my coach at the gym was beginning to see that my body was beginning to shape without any whey protein or without
Okay.
any supplements. Because I was doing that because I was climbing at night. So just imagine how toned I was already. So he had this idea he invited me to join the bodybuilding competition for fun.
Okay.
And
Ang parang marami mong for fun, ha?
Oo nga eh. So sabi ko naman, sige, why not? Diba?
Okay.
I wasn't really expecting to win.
Okay.
I just wanted to experience
Yes,
bodybuilding competition.
yes.
Para hindi ko nga maisip na yung flexing like.
Okay.
And then they would like paint you with protan para kita talaga yung muscles.
Ako pinapaint yan para magka-muscles. Hindi para oo. Baliktad kasi yung akin eh. But anyway, go ahead.
So I just joined for fun because I saw the competitors. They were like ripped. Like bato-bato talaga. And I wasn't anything like them. I had muscles, I had cuts, but I maintained the symmetry of a woman.
Okay.
So I wasn't really expecting to win because my opponents, they didn't have boobs anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
talagang batak talaga. So,
Okay.
So I was like, sige, okay lang. I'll join for fun.
Okay.
At least one day I can tell my children if I even have any.
Okay.
That I joined the bodybuilding competition. But now I just have to tell my dogs. But so I joined,
Okay.
and it was like 50 competitors.
Oh, wow. Rami rin.
Male and female.
Sabay kayo.
Yes.
So, even the ranking or they
No.
only...
Hiwalay.
Hiwalay ang...
Hiwalay.
Okay.
And syempre, Jackie was also the judge
Oh, wow.
in that
Okay.
competition. The following year was when she joined. She was inspired after watching that competition.
Inspired by you ba yan?
Sana. Hindi ko alam. But wala yung magaling doon.
Okay.
But nung tinawag yung panalo,
Okay.
sabi, Michelle, I was looking at the other Michelle because it was two of us. And I was looking at the other Michelle. I was congratulating her already. And they said, Uytengsu. And I was like, I won the competition.
Galing.
Yeah. So, I didn't know what happened.
Parang
but-
goosebumps ako dun, ah.
So, yun. That was it.
Wow. And can you tell me, kasi nakwento mo dati yung regimen mo in terms of like what you ate, tapos nagsusona ka pa ata noon and you wouldn't even drink water for like a couple of days or something like that. Yung pagkain mo pa lang na no salt, no sugar, no nothing, parang mamamatay na ako noon. But anyway, can you tell us a bit about that process, at least yung final week mo
Right.
before leading up to the competition?
Yeah. Because for the competition, you have to be really ripped. And to get ripped, you have to dehydrate yourself.
Okay.
And that time, they made me drink triple distilled water.
Triple distilled water. I didn't know that ever existed.
You have
Okay.
to buy it from
Okay, para
Nutrient
talagang
Drug.
walang minerals.
Wala talaga. And when
Okay.
you drink it, uhaw ka pa rin. And they made me lift weights to the point that I was just burning and burning and burning. My sweat was slippery.
Okay.
And it was just slippery. And they just made me drink triple distilled for like actually 2 weeks. And my veins were all out.
Okay, and what were you eating during that
I
time?
was eating chicken breast for a year actually.
A year?
For a year.
Oh, wow.
Boiled chicken breast, but before the competition, after boiling it, we had to dry it because the water remaining in the chicken would actually make a difference.
So, can you at least like, okay, lalagyan ko ng rosemary naman
can.
ngayon or
No.
Nothing.
Nothing talaga.
skin?
No, lalo na.
Okay.
So, it just has to be the chicken breast without fat in it.
I'm sorry. Parang ako naiiyak na ako just thinking about it. Okay, so absolutely nothing. Then did you have to go to the sauna and stuff like that?
I
or
was doing sauna 20 minutes a day.
20 minutes a day?
Yes, 20
Wow.
minutes a day. And I was actually weak already, like a few days before the competition because I was just too thirsty. But during the competition, they made me eat chocolate.
Oh, okay. Why? So
Sugar.
you get you get pumped up
Because we start lifting weights behind the curtain
before you flex and
before
everything.
you flex.
Okay,
So you
and do
need
your
to have
moves.
energy. And my coach was saying, re-register yung sugar, yung chocolate 3 days after pa. So it's fine if I start eating.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he was like, don't worry about it, just eat it right now. And then,
No, pwede mag-crispy pata.
sana nga nag-crispy pata na ako. But I was eating just chicken breast,
Okay.
kamote for like a year. And
Grabe.
that was it.
Grabe. Dedication. Oh, punta tayo sa next question. So, Mishka, nasa labas na tayo ngayon. Paano mo naman naisipan na maging isang volunteer?
Well, nakasunog kasi ako ng bahay
Okay.
when I was in grade 4. So, syempre nakakahiya, diba?
Okay.
This is my way of...
Giving back ba to?
yes. Pero I was young and
Okay.
I was just being playful.
Alright. Okay, wait. Rewind muna tayo. Paano naman umabot doon? Kasi ako, aminado ako, like, ako, may dreams ako with becoming a soldier. Kaya, nung inalok sa akin to, parang, uy, sige, subukan natin. So, may nangyari talaga. May experience ka talaga with the whole scenario. With fire, so to speak. Okay. So, pwede, sige, pakwento naman kung paano kasi sunog lang ka agad eh.
So my neighbor, they left for the US and I knew how to get up the window because their house just looked like ours.
So, bata, mahilig maglaro. Okay.
So I invited some friends, like a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Sabi ko, laro tayo ng Olympics. Sa kapitbahay.
Bata pa lang gusto na nung maging Olympian. Okay.
So sa kapitbahay namin.
Okay.
And then, ako yung umakyat ng fire escape ng kapitbahay. Then I opened the front door and let my playmates in.
Okay.
And then when they came in, naghanap ako ng newspaper. And then sabi ko, ito, para sa inyo to, tas akin to, sisindihan ko, sunod lang kayo sa akin, laro tayo na.
Atleta. Torch talaga yung di ba?
Tatakbo ko.
Okay.
Fully
Athletes
carpeted
walk pa
yung-
talaga, di ba? Yung march talaga. Oh.
Fully carpeted yung bahay.
Okay.
So, syempre, nakasindi yung newspaper. Habang tumatakbo, then the paper was just burning and ang bilis nung kalat ng apoy sa carpet. And pagtingin na lang namin, it just went up in flames talaga. From the walls to the ceiling. So my 2 playmates, they just rushed out of the house. And ako, syempre, gusto ko pang i-rescue yung bahay.
Okay.
Naghanap ako ng bucket of water. And syempre, nung binuhusan ko, edi lalong kumalat.
Okay.
And nung kumalat, sabi ko, okay, wala na mangyayari dito. So, takbo na ako papalabas. And then, that's when the maids of the neighbors saw me. And it was reported and it was on the news.
Well, ngayon, sa mga natutunan mo, feeling mo ba if you had the knowledge back then, masasave mo na yung bahay?
Yes. Of course. Kasama din kayo, di ba?
Kasama ako. Kami yung mga inalok para sumunod sa'yo.
Kaya pakipatay mo.
So, paano mo naman naisipan ngayon na, okay, fast forward to kung paano tayo ngayon, how do you feel like this is your way of giving back?
If I make it to the finals and talagang maging bumbero, and if they need me and I'm in the area, then I can always volunteer. Like, help out in which much way I can to put out the fire.
Put out the fire. not
actually.
create the
Yes.
fire. Okay. To put out the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that this is a certain calling, like nung sinabi, oy, gusto mo bang matry mag-volunteer? Was it like, ay, okay, this is my way of giving back? Is
Yeah,
it,
it was actually a no-brainer for me kasi yung accident back then just stuck with me. Like, okay, how do I undo that? But I think this is just one way of doing it.
galing. So, okay, ang rami mo nang nagawa sa buhay. I mean, I know you from all these different extreme sports and you've always excelled at everything. Ano naman maibibigay mo o pananaw mo sa mga batang gustong matry ang isang sport or may gustong subukan? What can you bestow to all the little girls out there who want to be little Mishkas?
If you're interested in any sport, just try it out. And if you think that you're good at it, then just pursue it. There's a certain point where you will always fail. When you
Okay.
make that mistake, you just remember what exactly happened in that situation. Simulate it in the gym or simulate it on the track. Do it all over again. And the next time you encounter it in a competition, it's no longer a crux. It's just one of those things that you've done in the gym, and then you just have the next challenge that you need to face, and you just repeat the cycle all over again.
Okay. Repeat the cycle all over again. All about muscle memory, guys. So, Mishka, gaano ka-importante do you think ang babae na nag-e-excel sa kanilang sport? You know, isipin mo parang si Hidelin Diaz, siyang unang-unang Olympian na nakapag-gold. So, tinaas niya talaga yung bandera ng Pilipinas. Palagay mo, ano yung impact nun sa mga kababaihan or in society in general?
Nakakataas ng moral ng mga kababaihan. Mas ginaganahan ng mga babae actually to excel in sports kasi pag nakikita na nila na may mga babae na umaangat sa larangan ng Olympics or in anything, then it just makes nothing is impossible for women to achieve.
Nothing is impossible. Yan ba yung pananaw mo sa buhay?
Siyempre.
Hindi, kasi isipin mo, ang rami mong mga sport at yung mga sport na napapansin kong sinasalihan mo, walang mga gender bias. 'Di ba? Parang nag-luge ka, nag-kiteboarding ka at one point, wakeboarding, yung nag-climb ka and everything. So ito rin yung mga sports na ginagawa rin ng mga lalaki. Ang rami mo rin co-ed sports, like nakalaban na rin kita sa flag football at lahat. So, palagay mo, kasama ba yan sa subconscious mo at gusto mong kalaban na rin yung mga lalaki?
Yes, actually. Yung mga sports na sinasalihan ko are usually dominated by men. And I usually train with them para pahirapan ako lalo. Kasi I noticed, like, for Muay Thai, I trained with the Philippine team and I was actually running with the Philippine team, kicking bags with the Philippine team of Muay Thai. And talagang hindi nila ako tinrata na parang okay kasi babae siya.
So, men's team to, yung sinasabi mo, men's team.
And
Okay.
I would spar with the men. Also, for climbing, I try the routes made for men para I develop the strength that they develop para madali na yung mga ibang bagay when I encounter it. Kasi, di ba, yung mga lalaki, mas gusto nilang pinapahirapan nila masyadong mga sarili nila.
Oh, in sports lang ba or in life rin to?
Alam mo, pati sa life.
Sa pag-e-ensayo ng ganito na nakakalaban mo yung mga lalaki, you get to train with them, what edge do you think na nabigay nila sa iyo?
So there were instances na talagang ayoko na. Like with running, talagang I wanted to stop kasi ang layo-layo na ng distance and talagang pagod na ako. And I was running with the UP Mountaineers and talagang mga maton talaga eh. Batak
Yes,
talaga.
yes,
So, kahit
batak
na
sila.
sumusuko na ako. Ayoko na, stop na ako dito. Talagang hindi, takbo ka pa. Talagang they will really push you. And syempre, ako naman, since competitive ako, ayaw magpatalo, di ba? Kahit na gusto ko na sumuka, gusto ko na mahimatay. Sige, takbo pa rin. So, I guess that's the thing that I'm always after.
Okay, you're pushing your boundaries.
Yeah.
Mishka, parang napaka-exciting naman ganap tonight, yung mga pangyayari. So, can you, sa mga taong gustong maranasan to or gusto rin nila, na nakita nila yung calling dahil sa'yo, paki-invite naman sila sa ating volunteer center.
Punta lang kayo dito, West Tondo Volunteer Fire Brigade, if gusto nyo matuto kung paano maging firefighter. And it's a 1-month course. And punta lang kayo dito sa Tondo. They
Yes.
also have an IG page and a Facebook page.
Yes, please, pakitingnan na rin yung IG page and Facebook page. At meron ring Instagram account si Mishka. Meron siyang she goes by the name of Mishfit. Meron nga akong t-shirt niya pero nasa labahan lang. Marami akong labada.
Thank you, Gab. It's Mishfit PH.
Mishfit PH. Salamat kasi nakalimutan yung sabihin. Mishfit PH. Please go check it out. And sa mga taong gustong tingnan, kasi marami pa tayong mga powerful women that we'll be interviewing for the rest of the month. Kapamilya, hope you enjoyed Mishka's story and sana na-inspire kayo. Don't forget to like and subscribe all ABS-CBN sports social media pages for more inspiring news and stories. This is Gaby Dela Merced and this is Power. Kapamilya, hope you enjoyed Mishka's story. This is Gaby Dela Merced and this is Power. Okay, may motor. Kapamilya, hope you enjoyed Mishka's story and yes, may aso. Okay, papakita ko lang sa inyo, mabilis lang behind the scenes. Yan. Yan. Yan ang audience namin na kailangan tumahimik. Namely, Syra. Okay. Di pa. Okay. Alright. Tuloy, nakalimutan ko yung sasabihin ko.